Why do you like to be alive? There's some I still need to do. The list keeps growing, so it's kind of an ongoing thing. Edit. Holy smokes, this blew up. Thanks everyone for the awards and updates. There's a lot of places I still want to go. Books I want to read. Movies I want to see. Even if I don't get to experience it all before I die. I like the anticipation of it all. This right here. Very relatable. Also imagine all the cool stuff that might happen in the future. I haven't tried all the restaurants in my area, and it actually has been a good motivator to cherish the whole life thing. That is surprisingly extremely simple, and cute, and beautiful. I need a new area. I hold a terrible secret. There's a skeleton inside of me. So if I die, it will be released. It is a burden I must bear. To protect the world from skeletons. I hate to ruin the Van Helsing-like legacy you have inherited, but you could just be cremated. Chief, you'll destroy the evil skeleton you're hiding. So, if that was your only reason to live. Awkward silence, and me and driver just continue to look at each other. It is indeed your duty to hide it. Spite. Dying is exactly what my stupid F-brain wants. Well, my brain can go F itself, because I'm gonna keep living as long as humanely possible. In fact, I'm so committed to F my brain over, I'm going to do everything in my power to stay alive. I'm gonna sleep early, eat healthy, go to the gym, and cultivate healthy relationships. F you, brain. I'm more of a fauna guy myself. Look at me now. I'm terminally ill, and the closer I've gotten to death, the more I've just sat back and watched nature, genuinely stopping to smell the roses. It's the little things in life that make life worth living. The family of birds in a nearby tree communicate with each other. The dog you wake up every morning to and can't wait to see you and be around you. I even oddly lie watching the trees rustle on a windy day. Watching my fish swim around their aquarium. Valuing the time and memories I make with my wife and friends. People that say life isn't worth living need to try their very best to smell the roses. Watch the sun rise or sunset. I know sometimes life really can get us down in the dumps, but life is truly beautiful. Edit. Just woke up and checked all the notifications. Thank you everyone for the awards and the very nice words. It's very humbling to get so many beautiful responses. I've done my best to read and like as many as possible. One comment I noticed is about how close to death we come. My fate was luckily decided by my oncologist. I was in ICU last year. I was septic and I had a superbug the doctors couldn't get on top of. My kidney had completely stopped and I only have one kidney. Fortunately, when the ICU had the various teams come together to decide whether to continue or let me go, my oncologist demanded they continue to treat me because I'm young, 29, and my heart and lungs are in good shape. I'm still here to this day, so I owe it all to that man who saved my life multiple times. I've sat with my wife and cried, told her I was ready to go, and laid patiently with my eyes closed, ready to be taken away. It just didn't happen. Since that moment, I've done my absolute best to enjoy the little moments in life that we easily brush past and let go unnoticed when we are busy and living a healthy, normal life. I'll try to individually reply to comments where I can. Thank you everyone. I have a friend that's going through some tough times, so I like to check up on him every day and encourage him. You're a good friend. That's beautiful. More people need friends like you. Occasional serotonin. It hits me every once in a while. Also garlic bread. Serotonin caused by garlic bread. Somehow I knew our garlic bread memes would make this list. Cheers to the occasional serotonin. I hope some finds you as often as you need it. I like having connection with other humans. It is the only thing that feels worth it to me. But it's also the thing I don't like about being alive. Who the F gives a not stonks award to a comment? Literally every stress I have is brought upon by other people, but a life without people is not something I want. I hate these people that I need so much. Someone's got to feed my Tamagotchi. Why'd people happy? I keep hoping something worth living for will happen to me. Maybe it's up to you to make it happen. If you keep waiting for something to change, chances are slim it will. You can start small. Everyone's first steps are small in a way. It's not necessarily that I like to be alive now, but the nature of life as a constant ebb and flow of thrills and disappointments implies a coming wave of joy sooner or later. Thinking face. I hope it does for you. Yeah, I'm in a bit of an ebb of sadness, but I know you can't have yin without the yang. You can't experience happiness without knowing sadness. To enjoy and experience things that make me truly happy while I still can. There's always opportunity to enjoy life, even if it doesn't seem like it. And I'm glad I learned that rather than giving up. Right now it's really hard for me, but I'm really trying to find happiness in small things. Like the early morning tea and Parasite winning Best Picture. So yeah, keep feeding that stupid brain some mini candies to distract it. I fought for it and got it back. Stood on a bridge in December, but family and therapy got me back on track. There are still a lot of lost emotions and confusion within me, but my therapist and me are working on it. That is the S. Right there. Being tough enough, or desperate enough, to work with whatever therapy can throw at you. Doing that can make you invincible. In a strange, counterintuitive way. Thanks for sticking around. The world needs you. Donuts and dogs. Triple D. Donuts, dogs, dicks. Being dead kinda boring. NGL. Edit. Stop giving awards, cring strangers. The simplicity in this post is almost poetic. You just gave a funny reason to enjoy life. Thank you. Every time I accomplish something, or finish I just feel so proud of myself. I feel so lucky to be alive and in the place in the world I have. I saw you're an indie game developer. Good luck with any projects you may be working on. It's a tough business, 'cause there are pies to be eaten. Pie is a good reason to be alive. Pro tip: take up baking, and you can eat all the pie you want. Your friends will love you, too. Winking face. Pretty sure no one will find this comment, but hey. Today was a good day for me. I just got my first electric piano and I'm eager to learn this instrument. Now that is a reason to be alive. Music. I want to master this thing before I go. Edit. Thank you kind strangers for all the awards and all the reply comments wishing me luck. Really made me feel great. I've been wanting to play the piano for about 3 years now, but only a few days ago I managed to convince my parents to get me one. I've been pretty depressive for the past few years for reasons, but I hope this thing can get me back on track. To all of you who are in the same boat with me, I wish you all well. We're all gonna make it. There's an old man I sometimes visit who can talk your ear off for hours on end. You'll sit down with him, and he'll start to unload his stories, one after the other, of his old friends, his years in the radio industry, and his misadventures chasing women. Once, halfway throughout his usual ramble, he stopped, turned to me, and said, "You know what? Life is fun, and it stinks to know that I'm getting close to the end, because the whole thing's just been so fun." Quote. That's always stuck with me. It's my belief that the person who's had the most successful life is the one who, when it's all said and done, has the best stories to tell his grandkids.